So two last things. First of all, she gives away her political motivations with that last line. He's going to have a role in defining women's rights. So obviously this is a pro-abortion person. She's a registered Democrat. So this is she at least is partially politically motivated, which could explain how, that could have factored into this sudden epiphany that she's had this past week about the fact that Brett Kavanaugh was involved. In her mind, she thinks that Brett Kavanaugh is a threat to her very human rights as a woman, which he's not. But that's what she thinks. So it seems like she would have a very powerful subconscious motivation, at least subconscious motivation, to put Brett Kavanaugh's face onto this situation, even if he wasn't involved. But the second thing is, and this doesn't really matter, but you see how she takes absolutely no responsibility for the fact that she got wasted at the party? She says, I didn't know any better. Well, okay, can Brett Kavanaugh use that excuse? I mean, look, the whole thing is kind of a joke at this point. What Republicans need to do is they just need to confirm Brett Kavanaugh and be done with this. They need to grow a spine and say, you know what, we're done. We're not doing this anymore. We are not going to just sit here and wait while Democrats go around trying to dig up whatever skeletons or imagined skeletons they can find so that they can parade them in front of the media. We're not going to sit around waiting for them to do that. We're not going to give them another week or 2 weeks to go and see if they can find even more accusers and even more accusations from drunken parties 35 years ago. That's what the Republicans should say. We're not going to do that. We're just going to confirm him. And if you don't like it, too bad. That's all. The Supreme Court is not an elected position. So Brett Kavanaugh doesn't need to be popular. It honestly doesn't matter how people feel about it. That's what the Republicans need to say. But they won't say it because they're cowards. So this spectacle will only continue until Brett Kavanaugh, or until the Republicans develop enough of a spine to finally put an end to it, which I don't know if that's going to happen.